For our communication campaign, we chose the Slick Summer Semester. The people who worked on it was Angela Wixom, Aiden Walk, and Jake Young. Uh, for Business 2200, yeah. The content is the purpose of the campaign, audience analysis, high level, messaging goals, key messages, media mix, branding guide, communication schedule, communication deliverables, success measures, and lessons learned. The purpose and objectives. The purpose of this communications campaign was to encourage current Slick students to register for summer classes offered both online and in person. The campaign would emphasize them to sign up at the start of open registration through the last day to add classes. Summer is an ideal time for students to complete general education and other graduation requirements in a short semester. To reach students effectively, the campaign will use clear and easily digestible channels such as PowerPoint slides and flyers, to take advantage of the available some for the objectives. It's to take advantage of the available summer classes to get gen eds or any other required credits finished. Uh, to provide information to peers on summer semester and give a clear understanding on the timeline for the semester, and provide information on opportunities offered during summer semester. Audience analysis. Our audience analysis was split into two. The first one was demographics and psychographics of current Slick students, and the second was context of current Slick students. The demographics were Slick. The demographics for it was Slick has stayed relatively consistent with their male to female ratio, but has a rise in female students at a 1.25 to 1 ratio. Slick has had one of the most diverse groups of most colleges, Hispanic being 21.85%, white is 60.51%, Asian is 3.85%, Black is 2.66%, and American Indian being 0.76%. Summer semesters are typically around the age of about 27. Slick students have generally taken advantage of the shorter classes by having low credit hours, 1 to 2 classes or 6 credit hours. Slick typical uh, Slick students typically are on part time, such as about 76%. Slick has plenty of faculty willing to help at about 16.04 to 1 ratio of faculty to students. For psychographics, there's discretionary time for students. Students at even Slick have a quite busy schedule. With the previously mentioned percentages of part time and full time jobs and classes, this means that there needs to be time for the students to not only relax but finish necessary classes in a good time. Using summer to have even just one class at a condensed time could help ease future stress. That was value flexibility. Slick students have a growing transfer rate. There have been a rapid growth in student outcome even the past 4 years since 2022. There has been a growth in student transfer rates by 100. It's goal driven. Slick students get better with support. The more that Slick had overwhelming faculty, the easier success rate has become. Slick has maintained higher success every year due to good resources, and that wouldn't be without good faculty that support. Convenience of class offered only in summer semesters. Slick will sometimes offer classes only available in summer based off demand, but this can change every about year to year and does not always stay static. That's diversity. More online classes offered. Summer classes are generally transfers from other semesters and have a higher rate of online and hybrid classes over summer. This makes it ideal to students who don't like the classroom and can give an online class a try for more general classes, and that's lower stress environment. Okay, context. For temporal context, summer registration starts during the spring semester when students are balancing their work with studying finals, as well as their jobs and personal life. This can cause students to overlook the deadline or think they do not have time to commit to courses throughout the summer. However, taking summer courses can keep students on track with their graduation goals and even get ahead with their degrees. Social context. A lot of students are influenced by peers, professors, or advisors when making decisions. Students may be encouraged to enroll in summer classes if they see their friends doing so or if they receive a recommendation from a professor or advisor. Some students may feel pressure to use the summer only for their work, vacations, or personal time, so the campaign should point out the ability to balance classes with other summer activities. Physical context. Summer classes are offered in multiple ways online, in person, and a hybrid option, allowing students to choose an option that best fits with their schedule. Flexible options can make summer classes more available and appealing to students who are limited by their family or their jobs. Slick students value flexibility and affordability. However, there can be cultural expectation to use the summer as a break from school, which discourages students from enrolling. Summer classes are an opportunity to make progress to their degree at an accelerated pace while maintaining flexibility in their schedules.
Thanks, Aiden. So the messaging goals, known important dates, unique opportunities, flexible availability. I think this could be a good opportunity for me to get ahead. And then Phil is interested in the summer semesters, confident in signing up when registration opens, open to opportunities that are offered in summer semesters. Do register for summer courses, apply for summer scholarships, and look at the degree works to see what classes they need. And then key messages are make graduation closer. Summer semester allows students to accelerate their program, or excuse me, their progress towards their degree. Unique courses, Slick summer semester offers unique courses offered options that aren't offered during other semesters. And then you have effective degree overlap. Summer semester is a great way for dual enrolled students to clear their gen eds for their degrees. And then getting ahead of the crowd. Taking a slick summer semester is a great way to get ahead of others and having an early start towards your career. Mix media, or excuse me, media mix. So we have what we were going to present on is Canvas announcements. This is an effective form of communication channel. All current students use this for courses and receive announcements, making it easily accessible to receive information on our campaign. And then we have PowerPoint presentation. This is an effective channel due to the capability that slides show have on presenting a large quantity of information in an easily digestible form. This can be done through images, bulletins, videos, etc., while primary availability towards students in person, and file could be sent out on all other online channels. Email, Emails are an effective way of getting directly to students, not only because they are a system that should be generally checked, but can also be more individually than a individualized than a board announcement. Emails have the added bonus of being able to have questions, ask questions early to be answered or asked. The channel can also be sent through personal and academic emails to fully utilize online resources for students. And then we have flyers. Flyers are an effective channel of communication. They provide a visual message that can quickly bring attention to your campaign. They can be placed in several different locations. No technology is required, and you can provide a QR code for more information. And then we have our branding guide. We follow the branding guide on the Slick website to try and adhere to their main colors and more colorful logo. The colors used are I'm thought of that name, sorry, 299C and Pantone 11C.
And then our communication schedule, we split it up into different phases. Pre-spring break, beginning of summer registration, and near end of summer registration. For our Canvas announcements, that would be pre-spring break is awareness, and beginning of summer registration is interest. Our PowerPoint presentation, beginning of summer registration consideration, and near end of summer registration is action. And for our email and flyers, they're both the same. It's awareness for pre-spring break, intent/action for beginning of summer registration, and near end of summer registration is action. This is an example of what a PowerPoint could look like. This could be shown in the spring semester classes or even at like an assembly. just to give like students a visualization of summer semester. The Canvas announcement is a little more useful for like online students who aren't in class. Just brings awareness and like shows them that there is a summer semester and they can register for it. Our emails are a little more personal and could add or have more like information, like important dates. For example, this one, hello Bruins, the summer course will be opening for registration, so take advantage of the summer. Find some unique course is lighten your fall semester and get ahead of course availability on your schedule. If you have questions on courses, contact your advisor. And then again, important dates like registration opens, summer semester begins, etc. Um, this is an example of a flyer that could be handed out in person. This is better for SLIC students who are on campus. This gives a little more information as well, and then also includes that QR code, like said before, and it also includes some important dates. So yeah, again, just a little more useful for on-campus students. Our success measures, the success of the campaign will be measured as follows: volume of summer semester attendance, increased awareness of summer semester benefits, and required course completion increased. And finally, our lessons learned, success, working, or for us, working as a group on teams and having a shared folder was really good. Um, in the future, we'd probably work on assignments a bit before the due date, but it wasn't a big issue for us this time. And then if we wanted to add something in the future, maybe a poll for the students, like actual SLIC students in real life, and see if they would be more likely to take the summer semester. But yeah, that's about it.